For years, the conflict over Iran's nuclear ambitions was a shadow war of malware and quiet espionage. In June, that changed. A 12-day bombing campaign unleashed a massive shockwave across the Iranian landscape, marking a violent shift in strategy. The campaign targeted a specific set of risks: a growing stockpile of near-weapons-grade uranium and the specialized circle of scientists capable of weaponizing it. In the immediate aftermath, leadership in the US and Israel publicly stated that the Iranian nuclear program had been destroyed and the threat was over. Bunker busters can destroy centrifuges, but they don't necessarily erase the decades of research required to build them. We have to look at whether this campaign actually stopped the program or just forced it to evolve. To understand the impact, we need to analyze the two distinct strategies used by the attackers: the systematic removal of key personnel and the physical destruction of the enrichment sites. Ending a nuclear project requires a two-pronged success. You have to break the machines that enrich the fuel and neutralize the experts who know how to repair them. Israel's primary objective was the human element. They targeted the physicists, engineers, and directors whose knowledge formed the foundation of the Iranian project. This wasn't a series of random hits. Israel utilized over 100 local assets inside Iran to map the daily routines of top scientists, building a highly specific target list. The strikes in Tehran were synchronized for the early morning hours. By hitting multiple targets simultaneously, the attackers ensured no one had time to realize a campaign was underway and go into hiding. Tactical reports indicate the use of 500-pound precision munitions. These weapons were powerful enough to level entire residential apartment blocks, ensuring the targets were eliminated even in dense urban environments. By focusing on older, foundational scientists, Israel targeted the core institutional knowledge of the program. Losing these senior experts makes it significantly harder to restart the project, even if the physical labs are rebuilt. While Israel targeted individuals, the United States launched a campaign against the industrial infrastructure itself. This satellite view of the Isfahan Center shows the massive scale of the facilities at Natanz, Fordo, and Isfahan. To reach these fortified bunkers, the U.S. deployed B-2 stealth bombers. These aircraft carried massive ordnance penetrators, specialized bombs designed to drop directly through ventilation shafts and strike the facilities buried deep inside the mountains. A bunker buster doesn't have to vaporize the room to be effective. Centrifuges are incredibly delicate machines, spinning at extreme speeds. A nearby explosion can rattle the bedrock or cut the power, causing the machines to wobble and shatter under their own momentum. International observers were able to verify the results. Rafael Grossi, head of the IAEA, reported the physical damage to the Iranian hardware was very substantial. By destroying the specialized machinery and eliminating the mines capable of managing it, the joint campaign successfully neutralized Iran's current nuclear capacity. But the victory created a new blind spot. Iran has since locked out international inspectors, leaving the status of their remaining enriched uranium stockpile a complete mystery. The assault demonstrated that even mountain-protected bases were vulnerable to specialized munitions. In response, Iran immediately adapted, searching for a way to shelter their program from future attacks. This image shows Pickaxe Mountain, a site buried deeper than any facility hit during the war. Satellite forensics reveal a sudden surge in activity here. We see massive spoil piles, heavy construction vehicles, and new security walls, all signs of an active, deep earth tunneling project. If Iran is rebuilding its enrichment capacity inside Pickaxe Mountain, the program could bounce back in an environment that is effectively shielded from conventional airstrikes. The 12-day war bought the world time by destroying visible labs and senior staff, but its ultimate legacy may be a nuclear program that has moved so deep underground it can no longer be stopped by a bombing campaign.